Did you find a chicken this morning?
No.
What does it mean just to get this sweep finally? I know it's been something that's been talked about the past couple weeks.
Coach Lopez always used to talk about when you're playing your best baseball at the end of the year, that's the sign of a good club. And it looks like we're playing our best baseball at the end of the year again, and that's awesome to see, the commitment of these guys and everything like that come together. So excited we were able to sweep, and we'll see where the chips fall on what's coming in front of us. And now what we know is next is the tournament, and we can't wait to go and we're going to win that tournament. We're not a participant.
What's the game plan tonight? You going to watch the Oregon State, the Arizona game?
No, I'm going to go get a workout in. Yeah.
Mason DeVille again, 2 home runs, 4 on the weekend. He's now up to 16 on the year. Just what has been his best trait these last couple of weeks? Obviously the home runs, but what has he done besides that?
He's probably being he's just more consistent as a person. On and off the field, just been doing a good job of I guess being boring. Usually a boring, just a boring plan for him means that he's working his tail off, and he's doing a good job in school, and he's doing a good job on the field and in the weight room and all that. And I think it's just, his success is probably a result of him being boring in all aspects of it, which means he's accomplishing what he wants to in each aspect, which is good.
Is being boring kind of like the hitter equivalent of pitching old?
Maybe. I think the boring can, exciting players, they have a lot of streaks and stuff like that, good and bad, and boring players seem to just be there for you each and every day. And he's becoming, he started as a very exciting player, and now it seems like he's getting very consistent. And so I'm just happy for his development. A lot of work went into that with the coaches and with his commitment, and credit to him for really putting in that work.
What did you see from Sider today?
Old pitching performance. Again, just goes out there and just keeps us in the game to where we have a chance to win the game. And all those seniors just really appreciate their efforts and all that. We finished with Brad at the end of the day, and he's a stud. Obviously, throws the last 2 innings of that. All those guys that are running out of eligibility. Bryce Betcher and all those kids are just tremendous kids. We love them.
Brad is a guy who came to Oregon out of Gonzaga and had an ERA in the 60s at Gonzaga. Now he's back into the bullpen. ERA is under 2 for the entire regular season. Just how much has he helped you solidify the bullpen and have confidence going into there at the end of games?
Well, he's you just kind of laid it all out there. I didn't know all those numbers. I just know that Brad is he's done a tremendous job, right? And Brad showed up. He's been a great kid from day one when he first came in. He wasn't making contract demands when he first got recruited. He was excited about the success we had last year, and he saw the environment of what was created at PK Park, and he said, Coach, I want to be a part of that. And he didn't say that he needed a certain role. He just showed up and said, I'll earn what I get, and I think I can help in a lot of ways. And he's very humble, and just really appreciate Brad. And he's obviously well-parented from his family.
Drew Smith, he moved into the leadoff spot against Washington. 2 hits last night, only 1 today, but 2 walks, getting on base. How do you feel like his bat is kind of heated up here in the last couple of days? Yeah,
and he's a leader, right? And so he's, when you start in a game, we've got a few leaders, but Drew's a guy that, guys really gravitate towards. He's a real worker. Again, in the weight room, he's been overly committed in the weight room where he's, he's one of the leaders there. And so he's a guy that's got a lot of stock in that locker room.
Featherson, who threw Thursday as well. Just as a true freshman, for a guy to have 3.3 ERA on the season, all out of the bullpen, just how special is that for a true freshman to do that?
Well, and he's doing it at tough times of the game too. It's not like he's pitching in blowout games. He's pitching in high leverage situations. He's able to handle it. And I think I referred to it on Thursday. That's why he was on Team USA. He's kind of got that ice water in his veins, and he's makes a lot of big pitches today. He didn't have one of his pitches, and then he to their best hitter, he threw a couple of right-on-right changeups that were tremendous pitches to be able to get him in a good count, to get him out, get a fly ball out of that. And without those couple of changeups to that guy, then it would have been a different story. But he just has several ways of getting guys out. He's a great kid, hard worker.
For Garrotti, gets a double today, but has been struggled at points during the season, but has always been really good defensively. How much extra comfort does that bring you to have a guy who you're going to put in at third base every day, and you know he's going to make every play out there, and then come in with the bat every once in a while?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't make every single play, and nobody does, but yet he makes a lot of them, and a lot of Sports Center plays. I thought his first steps, all of the infielders and the whole defense today, I thought played exceptionally well. Their first steps on defense were really good. You saw some sinking liners in the outfield that were made look routine by the outfielders. Garotti played played a really tight third base today, and it was awesome to see. And his bat's starting to heat up too, so it's kind of like gravy.
What's the plan from here on out? Like going into the tournament, like what do the next couple of days look like for you guys?
Tomorrow's an off day. The next day's back on, and so we get a chance to practice and get better and improve and prepare to win the tournament.
For the younger guys, specifically the freshmen or some of the transfers who haven't gotten the Pac-12 tournament, is there a message that you try to convey to them about what to expect going forward?
Just that.